Hey guys, it's Jennifer and I have a very exciting video for you guys today. Am I in frame? I feel like I'm like off to the side or something. Anyway, we are going to be comparing 6 different Black Opium perfumes, comparing notes, reviewing them, comparing wear time, etc. All right, let me get myself together and let's jump right in. Okay guys, so I have 6 different Black Opiums here. This is not the full line. I think there's still a couple more that I haven't tried, but I've been dying to compare all of these. I'm still looking for my perfect fall fragrance. In my video that I did over my Advent videos in December, I talked about Coffee Break as being my top of the year and how I couldn't wait to buy that. So I continued using my travel spray and I don't know what happened. Like I just could not replicate those results. I don't understand why. I know perfume, it can change. I know it's also, I think that one's a toilette, so it's a little bit lighter in fragrance. Regardless, I still haven't found my perfect fall winter perfume. I'm still in the hunt. My spring summer, I got that down. My fall winter, I'm still looking. So I thought I would try some of these Black Opiums because I do love Black Opium. I will save that review for another day. All right. So I have 6 here. First of all, I have some coffee beans to cleanse in between. Luckily, these are all travel sizes except this one, so there's no breakage. So this is the original Black Opium. As you can see, I still have some in there. I am running very low. I will not be repurchasing, I don't think, but that's a review for another day. So we have Black Opium Original. Then I ordered 3 different ones from Fragrance Net in the travel sizes. So we have the Black Opium Nude Blanche. They put them in these containers. I don't know why that's better, but they do. Then we have the Black Opium Neon. Then we have Black Opium Intense. And then I picked these up over the VIB sale at Sephora. So we have the Black Opium Extreme. And then we have the Black Opium Illicit Green. So those are the 6 that we have. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put on the screen as I'm reviewing, talking about the notes, how long these wore. So I'll test these over 6 different days. Yeah, I should probably do it over 12 just to verify my results if I were a good scientist. But, time is of the essence. I have other perfumes I'm testing and want to try. So 6 days is what I'll do. So I will be putting on screen the hours that each one wore. Keep in mind, that's variable. It can depend on what you have already on your skin, how clean your skin is, how oily your skin is. Perfume can cling to you in different ways, which is why my coffee break experience was so disappointing. I still think as far as fragrances, that's the ultimate smell for me, coffee break. I love it. It just isn't, it's not wearing as long anymore. Anyway, I digress. Having my cup of tea. All right, so I will put on screen about how long each one wore. All right, so let's get started. We're going to start with the original because that's our baseline. So this whole room is going to smell like perfume by the time this is over with. So I'm going to spray, I don't know if you can see the card, but I'm going to spray about this far away. I'll also put the notes on screen for you. This just smells so good. Oh, I'm going to write on here original, just so I know. It's got all original. It's got all, I can pick up everything that the notes say that I should. I get the coffee. I get the subtle florals. It really is a beautiful, fantastic, amazing perfume. It's so good. It smells classy, clean, everything. So that's the original. Yeah, that's really good. So it's exactly what you expect that fragrance to be. I find the coffee to be the first thing that hits me, and it is a sweet coffee, like a coffee with cream. It's so good. And I definitely get the vanilla, and it does have a very floral finish. So yeah, so definitely get everything there that I am supposed to get in that one. So let's cleanse our palette, and let's check out another one. We're going to try the Extreme next. Okay. Oh, that really makes me want a cup of coffee. All right, let's try the Extreme next. So this one is the one with the pink label. Okay, so this one, it says the top notes are coffee, cacao with jasmine, simbac, and orange blossom as middle notes, and then base notes of bourbon, vanilla, and patchouli. Okay, so what I can tell you is that I feel like the original seems more datey and nighttime Whereas the Extremes, to me, smells a bit more daytime friendly. I don't know why. You would think it would be the opposite, but I think the patchouli and the jasmine are so much lighter, in my opinion, that it just has an overall lighter fragrance. But honestly, I can't tell enough between them to really be like, oh, I could tell in a blind smell test. Okay. We need some coffee. Okay. Yeah, I can't tell enough between them, but I do think the Extreme, in my opinion, smells a bit more office friendly. I don't know. It's just a bit more light. More like, you know, middle-class soccer mom, whereas the Seductive one is more like, you know, date Mike. If you get that reference. And these are all stupid, contrite things that I'm just making up as I go. But I do feel like the Extreme is just a bit more daytime-esque. All right. Let's check out the Illicit Green. So far, I have to say, I like the Extreme just a teeny bit more just because of it is a bit more friendly. But not enough to be like, oh yeah, this is overwhelming. For me, that would come down to which of those wear longest. All right. So the Illicit Green... The notes in this one are, it's not going to be coffee, I think, for all of them, but they're in a different order. So the top notes are not coffee in the Illicit Green. Top notes are fig leaf, pear, and green mandarin. Middle notes, fig, jasmine, and orange blossom. Base notes, bourbon, vanilla, coffee, and patchouli. So it still does have that coffee, and it still does have that bourbon vanilla, but it's way far down there. So let me go ahead and try this one. Okay. Oh yeah, that's far lighter. Far lighter. That is, I wouldn't say, oh, this would be a great spring perfume. I wouldn't necessarily say that, but you wouldn't stand out if you were wearing this in spring. Yeah, that is light and friendly and accessible. That is not the heavy coffee, heavy smell that we associate with YSL. So that one I think would be in my very, very last place so far. And it's not because it's bad. It's quite lovely. It's just not giving me that YSL vibe that I love so much. All right, the next one we're going to do is the Intense. Notes in the Intense. I'm using Fragrantica. Is that Fragrantica? That's what I'm using, by the way, to get these notes. All right, so the top notes in this one, it says, are absinthe and boysenberry. Middle notes, coffee, jasmine, sambac, and orange blossom. And base notes are vanilla, licorice, and sandalwood. I have to tell you, all those things smell like things that would be me. I like those heavy fall winter smells. Love them. Ooh, that's very different as well. That's so different. That's very different. I don't love that. And the reason is because it's got like a candy sort of sweetness to it. It's not bad. I assume that's the boysenberry and the absinthe. It's definitely not bad. I mean, it's beautiful. All of these are beautiful smells, but there's something about it that is so sweet to me. It smells really good. It's kind of growing on me, but it is very sweet, like candy. Yeah, that's sweet, very sweet. So I don't know. Again, a lot of this is going to come down to how it wears on me. So that one was very sweet. It's kind of overpowered me, to be honest. All right, and the last one is going to be the Neon. I don't know anything about this one at all. Okay, so Neon, top notes are pitaya, I don't know what that is, mandarin orange and citron. Middle notes are orange blossom, coffee, and jasmine sambac, and the base notes are vanilla and musk. So that's a totally different combination of things. All right, so let's give it a go. I might need to coffee this one more time. I've got so much perfume in here. Okay. Oh, wow, that's different. That's very different. That's very different. Again, it's got like a candy sweetness to it. It really does. That's sweet, 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 sweet. That is sweet. Oh, I can't even begin. I mean, do I pick up the orange? I must do because it's got such a sweetness. This smells more like a spring fragrance to me. It actually really, 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 really is sending me to a very nostalgic place. And I think it's something that I used to wear when I was in middle school. I think it was by Elizabeth Taylor, and I think it was called like Diamonds Are Forever. It was in the Diamonds line, but oh, Forever Elizabeth. That's what it was called, Forever Elizabeth. And that is taking me back to that place. Let me just out of curiosity look and see what the notes are in Forever Elizabeth. I'm sure they don't make that perfume anymore. But I'm sure I can find the notes. Okay, so in Forever Elizabeth, the notes are tiare flower. No, sorry, let me back up. Apple, green notes, blackberry, Italian mandarin. Middle notes, tiara flower, Egyptian jasmine, rose, orchard, and violet. Base notes, woody notes, sandal notes, white musk, clove, and amber. So it seems to be very different. It doesn't have the coffee, but it is still giving me that. It is really still giving me that. I think this one, I do smell the coffee, and that makes it more interesting, but it is definitely, you know, fruity. Yeah, so that one is not my favorite for fall, winter. Okay, guys, oh my gosh, I am so disappointed because I totally left out the Nuit Blanche. I am so sorry about that. I did test it. I just totally forgot to include it in the review portion of this video. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna just quickly, I've just sprayed it on a card. I'm sorry I sound like this. I'm currently dealing with some recovery post-illness, but this one has a very powdery, musky fragrance, but it's lighter than what I'm describing it. I would describe it as definitely a baby powdery sort of smell is the way it reads to me. But it's more complicated than that, and it has some florals in the background that are really, really nice. But I definitely do feel like there is this powdery presence. I also noticed that when it wore as well. So I hope that helps. I'm really sorry I forgot to do it in the video. I'm so mad at myself because I was so proud of this video. But there you go. And I have to say, just as a quick follow-up, I guess this is a good opportunity. I was not super impressed with the wear time of any of these. So I'm going to keep looking for my perfect perfume. I think the Extreme and the Original to me smell the best out of the lineup, but still I want something with longer, stronger wearing power. So please let me know if you have any suggestions in the comments down below. There you go. So I have to say, I'm probably not going to be able to still smell these, but I think my favorites is the Extreme. Yeah, the Extreme. I think Extreme is my favorite out of the bunch. But again, it all comes down to wear test and how these wear on me. So I will put all of that information on screen. And by the time I'm at this point in the video, you will know what my final thoughts were. So that's it for me. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know in the comments down below if you wear any of these or what you think of any of these or what your thoughts are or if any of my results surprised you. I was really excited to do this because I've been meaning to test these for a very long time and really compare them side by side. So let me know and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.